Our feature, Entrepreneurs South Africa, is back with FNB. Now, this is where we look at businesses that are in existence, that have been doing well, but we need to get them to the next level. We're also delighted to have FNB with us as our sponsorship partner. And I've got the Head of Acquisitions for Business Banking at FNB, Sanjeev Ori, joining me in the studio. And Sanjeev, we've just had a conversation about your position at FNB. And to my amazement, you're a chemical engineer. Well, that's the way you got started. I mean, that's a bit of a jump, isn't it? From chemical engineering to Head of Acquisitions for Business Banking at FNB.
Hi, good afternoon, David. Good afternoon to your listeners. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a jump. And I think, like I was saying to you, I think this is what excites us in terms of our sponsorship, because I think there are a number of budding entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs that are looking to get to the next level, and what sort of practical advice and what sort of practical solutions we can offer them.
Well, what I like is that you're coming from a space where you have been able to challenge yourself, and entrepreneurs need to do that. So you're not a guy who comes in, you just blinkered by the banking sector. You've got this bigger experience, and I think this is fabulous to have you in this position. Do you think that banks are doing enough to promote the spirit of entrepreneurship?
I think we're trying, but I think also the environment's a really difficult one. There's a great degree of volatility in the environment. We're almost recovering from one recession, you're moving into another recession. So I think the opportunity for FNB here as well, we think we have value propositions that work well. Our sales and our numbers seem to show that, and I think our value adds and benefits seem to indicate it as well. But I'd love to also know what it is we can do to make entrepreneurs more successful. What is it that's missing from our value propositions?
Well, what is important, given that the tight economic times and the credit crunch that we've seen overseas, is that entrepreneurs can't come to the bank flying a kite, saying, give me some money, I'm flying a kite. You will want to see something solid from them. So it really instills in them a lot of discipline to make a good case for you.
Absolutely. I think, if you look back at the crisis thus far, it was predicated on the fact that it was reckless lending. So I think in terms of advice that we could offer entrepreneurs, it's around having a very solid business case, believing in that business case, having the passion behind it as well. It's very easy to go to a bank and ask for money. How big a credit facility can you allow me without having skin in the game as well?
Yes.
So the advice I generally give to anybody who would ask is a well-constructed business case, and it doesn't have to be a difficult or complex document, can answer a number of questions, and it makes the path to success a lot easier for you as well.
I'd like to think in your business, Sanjeev, that you've seen good ideas. They're good creative people out there. They just need that bit of oomph, a little. We've got to light the rocket underneath their backsides.
Absolutely, and again, I think the eagerness stems from the fact that innovation underpins FNB's culture. We an entrepreneurial bank. I think we're good with entrepreneurs. We reward innovation internally in the organization very highly, and I think it's now about how do we get people who are sitting on good ideas to expose those ideas, get the business case out of that idea, and I think just to everybody's benefit, expose the value in that business idea.
Well, I hope we've piqued a lot of people's interest. They know what it is we're looking for. Sanjeev, thanks so much, and we look forward to a fabulous promotion for the next couple of weeks. Thanks for coming in.
David.